Once, a famous writer sat alone in his room, weighed down by sorrow. His desk was scattered with papers, but none of them brought him peace. In the stillness, he picked up his pen and began to write. Last year, I underwent surgery to have my gallbladder removed. For a long time, I was bedridden, unable to move or do the things I love. This year, I turned 60 and lost my beloved job, where I had dedicated 30 years of my life at a publishing company. This year, my father passed away, leaving me with an aching heart. It was also the year my son had an accident, causing him to miss his medical exam. He had to spend several days in the hospital, confined to a bed with his leg in a cast. Losing my car was yet another loss I faced. One more thing that went wrong in an already difficult year. He put down his pen with a sigh and added, "Oh God, what a terrible year last year was." At that moment, his wife quietly entered the room, unnoticed by him. She saw him sitting with his head bowed, his face marked by the sadness of the words he had just written. Curious, she approached and glanced at the paper in front of him. Reading his reflections, her heart ached for him. Yet, she saw the events of the year differently. Without saying a word, so as not to disturb him, she quietly left the room. After some time, she returned and placed a piece of paper beside his on the desk. She then gently touched his shoulder and left, giving him space. The writer noticed the paper and, to his surprise, saw his name written at the top. It read, "Last year, I was freed from the gallbladder that had caused me pain and suffering for years. It was a relief to finally be free of the discomfort that had plagued me for so long. Last year, I turned 60 and retired in perfect health. Though I left my job after 30 years, I gained the freedom to focus on the things I am most passionate about, writing and spending time with loved ones. This year, my father passed away at the age of 95. He lived a full and healthy life, leaving this world peacefully, without ever being bedridden or dependent on others. This year, God granted my son a second chance at life. Although he had an accident, he survived and avoided any long-term injuries. While I lost my car, it is nothing compared to the blessing of my son's safety and well-being. Material things can be replaced. My son cannot." At the end, it said, "Last year, we were blessed with God's abundant gifts, and it ended so well and happily." The writer leaned back in his chair, rereading the words over and over. Tears welled up in his eyes, but this time, they were not tears of sorrow. Instead, he felt gratitude and joy flood his heart. He was overjoyed and, at the same time, humbled by his wife's beautiful and encouraging interpretation of last year's events. He realized how much perspective shapes our experiences. He had been dwelling on the difficulties, while she saw the hidden blessings. The way we choose to view the past shapes our present and future. Even in the face of hardship, focusing on gratitude and the blessings hidden within challenges can bring peace, joy, and a deeper understanding of life's true gifts. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Until next time, stay grateful.